Enjoy it while you can, Sam.
Huh? It's pulling us in! Where in the world are we?
Wait, are you Sam? Where did you come from just now? Did you perhaps arrive here by way of a hot spring? If so, then we have much to discuss. Would you be so kind as to access the delivery terminal? Whenever you have a moment, that is.
Perhaps you should take a break?
So, you actually managed to jump here from the Miracle Spring. I knew it! I'd always theorized the existence of similar to the Plague Gates, but on a smaller scale. In principle, a person could use one to ride, just like you did. In fact, and now, I want to I'd love it if you were able to help Sam. Just so you know, you now have the ability to, once a hot spring has been completed. I should mention that these springs are invaluable as a hydrologist. So, if I may ask, Sam, please report back to me if you do this. Were you at all interested in digging hot spring? It's to the northwest of here. My analysis. I'll post a formal aid request shortly, so consider heading in. If you do end up digging one, don't forget to return in your own time, of course.
Order accepted.
Thank you. Sam, have you thought about using transponders? Might make your life easier. Okay. Okay.
Weapons detected. Be advised that their usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Appreciate you stopping by. You've surpassed our quota, and not by... Take this, along with our thanks. We're increasing your allocation of materials.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
You know...
Order completed. Well done.
Now leaving neural network coverage.
Order accepted. Thank you.
mine.
Thanks for the help, Sam. And apologies for greeting you as a chiral grab, despite all the effort you've put in on our behalf. I'm tied up with ship repairs at the moment. Can't afford to risk contaminating this work site either. Anyway, let me check your cargo. I've got no complaints about the condition. Job done. Now our work can proceed without further delay.
We can handle the blockage. It's fine. I'd rather you get some sleep so you're ready to tackle your next order. By the time you wake up, we'll probably be finished anyway. Enjoy your rest.
Sam, we've used the information provided by the Motherhood's doctor to identify the location of the weapons factory. Stopping the supply of these weapons at the source will make it far easier to carry out future missions. Whereas leaving the factory alone only increases the risk of networked facilities coming under attack in the future. So let's shut it down ASAP. Tarman has already made preparations. Access the G3 Magellan's delivery terminal to be...
Sam, your next order is a little complicated, if I'm being honest. I'll brief you on the particulars while you review the relevant information. Go ahead and accept this main order on the terminal. Okay, Sam. This next order calls for you to infiltrate a weapons factory and disable the weapon fabricators you find within. The factory is located in this area. Although it's outside the chiral network, they have fabricators capable of producing advanced weaponry. We don't know what kind of security they have on site, so make sure you're prepared to face anything and everything. There's also a vital piece of equipment you'll need to take with you. We'll get it ready once you've finalized.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
The ring terminal expansion device is designed to support the ring terminal's hacking. The factory where the weapon fabricators are located, and APAS has determined that you won't be able to hack into them with your ring terminal alone. But with this device in your possession, it'll be hacked and rendered inoperable but once the terminal is out of action, and they'll likely conclude it's not worth it. Hacking the weapon fabricator terminal will also so be sure to bring the expansion device back to the Magellan. You'll need to submit it to the ship's delivery. We'll conduct a full... Oh, and a word of warning. This device contains unique components that can't be reproduced, so whatever you do, don't break. Get the job done.
Wait, Sam. I don't think we're alone out here. Okay, we're here. Use your ring terminal expansion device to hack into the fabricator terminal. We've extracted the necessary data as well. Let's make our escape and return to the DHV Magellan. Don't forget to bring the ring terminal extraction device with you.
When did you start giving your hands?
Let that yawn out. There's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the morning.
Hey, brother. Did you miss me?
Hell no.
Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit. Seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent. With guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided to trade in that rope for a stick this go-round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me!
Oh.
Pathetic guitarist. Where's the rest of your band?
Well, ain't that something?
Was it you, Higgs? Huh? Was it you that killed Lou?
You still don't know, do you? Sam the man. In the dark. About everything.
What the fuck you know about my kid?
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find, well, that pain you nurse will only get worse. Now, I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of that fancy boat your friends brought along, so before they show up, how about I get a little taste of that endless agony? Something special just for you. Bit of that rope you like so much. This here, my guts. And they'll grow tighter over time. You best believe they will pop your head clean off. But You are repatriate, meaning you'll just keep coming back. Only for my boys here to keep doing their thing over and over again. So you'll just die and keep on dying for all eternity.
Sam!
Yeah. Really is a shame you won't stay dead. But hey, locking you in a cycle of endless suffering, well, that's good too. So let's let the glorious game over loop begin. The fuck? Big Red. Just you and me dance, huh? Bitches like me. Sorry, Sam. We'll have to have our fun another time.
Who the hell are you? No, wait!
What on earth was that red behemoth anyway? The way it wielded that sword was almost reminiscent of a samurai. A friend of yours, perhaps?
I don't know about that. But they helped me out before.
In any event, I think it's time we left this place. Come on, Sam. Let's get going and return the ring terminal expansion device to the DHV Magellan.
that one.
That I would never come around again, even if the whole choir sang, even if the guild church bells rang, deep into the quiet night I ran. One day I'll learn the song that was the unison tune, rattling on, 'cause I've forgotten half my life. How did we get here? How did with anybody? What were we doing? Whatever happened to the pond? Cold honey milk and fireflies. Savor every moment in your eyes, 'cause I would never come around again, even if the whole choir sang, even if the gilded church bells rang, deep into the quiet night I ran.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
Just a bit further now.
What a surprise. We're so grateful for your help. It's only right we share this with you. We're increasing your allocation of materials. Make...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I s-
Order completed. Well done.
Your service in transporting this cargo.
Hey, Sam. Glad you're up. I'll check your order status right away. That was some incredible fighting. I knew you had it in you.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The Ghost Mech forces are definitely under, and Higgs is determined to spread the information we retrieved from the device you brought back. We now know for a fact that the weapon's popping up in this region, but that's not all. We've also learned about a new type of fabricator. It's not clear where they're being used or what they're producing, but this likely means there may be...
Great work, Sam. That factory won't be capable of producing weapons ever again. Higgs remains a concern, however. It is indeed possible he has another factory elsewhere in the continent. It seems we'll need to proceed with... Upgrading the Magellan may also be... As for you, Sam?
For now, Sam, you should... You made a...
She's at it again?
Wait! Looks like clear skies. Let the sun shine tomorrow. It's a Japanese game to predict the weather. I learned it as a kid. This is rainy, cloudy, and sunny. A charm to ward off evil spirits. To help keep tomorrow safe. Hope it's right.
Doesn't it always rain whenever you go outside, though?
Yes. But deep down in my heart, it's really sunny. Always.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. Let's do this. 明日天気になれ。
There. Now it'll be sunny.
Bye, Sam.
Bye. Whatever.
So this is a story I heard long ago. In a little port town, there's a custom that's been passed down for generations. Before a new ship makes its maiden voyage, the locals prepare a small paper boat. And upon this boat, they place paper sailors. Paper sailors who bear the names of real men, the names of the crew on the new ship preparing to depart. So, the paper boat is sent out to sea, and being paper, it sinks quickly, with all hands lost. But this is for the best. You see, the paper boat and sailors take the place of their namesakes, sparing the real crew misfortune and ensuring that the ship returns to shore safe and sound. I should mention, by the way, that we observed this custom before launching the DHV Magellan. Better safe than sorry, right? In any case, this is what they had always done for every new ship in the little port town, and what they would do for the next. The first ship to be built there in quite some time, in fact. So, on this joyous occasion, everyone gathered to watch as the paper boat and its paper sailors sank into the sea. And the next morning, the real ship set sail. A few days passed, and then the ship returned. To a man, the crew's faces were all portraits of grief. Why so forlorn, the people asked. A sailor answered by simply pointing at a black mass upon the deck. The armless, legless, blood-soaked corpse of the ship's captain. He had been swept overboard by a massive wave and torn apart by a ravenous shark. And after they pulled what remained of him onto the deck, they found, hidden in his jacket pocket, an armless, legless paper sailor. Someone had hated the captain with a passion. Now that I think about it, I recall seeing something on your door just now. Something made of paper. Ah, yes, a little paper figure with Sam written on it. Tell me, Sam, have you been You know, nightmares can be indicative of the brain. By taking our memories of recent events and shuffling them in this fashion. Nevertheless, I hope you can get... Look, Sam. There's a door over there.
Hey! Hey, you.
Whoa, that was a close call. But why would there be ghost mechs inside the pizza chef's facility?
Stop me from making my pizzas. Those who dare disrespect pizza do not deserve to live.
Goddamn.
You must be Sam. There's something I would like to give you. I'll need a moment. Please wait at the delivery terminal upstairs. Sam.
So what was that? Martial arts?
A form of karate I invented while honing my craft.
Karate, huh?
Pizza dough acrobatic karate, to be correct. Let me ask you, Sam. What, in your personal opinion, is the single most important factor in serving good pizza to one's customers?
I don't know. How you cook it? Season it, maybe?
It is the delivery man. By the way.
You're the guy who makes the pies here, right? So what exactly happened?
I just got so caught up rebuilding the roads, I didn't... After they imprisoned me, they used an imposter to run my business as normal. Except, my pizza deliveries were just a cover to smuggle weapons. A scheme in which... but I had faith that... Thank you. You know, there are very few who could hold their own against me as well as you did. I'm going to increase your materials allocation.
Now display your current order grade.
Read this. It will help you with refund. I intend to, for the new world that helped me to achieve comebacks.
Order completed. Well done.
I have a nightmare question for you. Give it a go.
Sam, do you remember the coffin Higgs used to make his escape from the weapons factory? Well, it seems we've identified a similar-looking object. The mechanic, whose shelter you're slated to link up next, reached out to us. He's asked us to go and retrieve this object on his behalf. I'll give you a more detailed brief, except the main order on the...
Appreciate you stopping by. We assumed this delivery was lost for good, but...
Now displaying your current order.
Appreciate that.
Order completed. Well done.
Hello, Sam. Charlie here. This next order requires you to retrieve a piece of cargo. Said cargo is located somewhere within this armed survivalist's base, and is a distressingly familiar coffin-shaped object. Additional devices of unknown purpose appear to have been delivered to the base as well. While much remains unclear, securing the coffin for study may provide us with intel on Higgs, and the mechanic is eager to conduct an analysis. That's all the additional information. There may be more surprises in store for us during this operation, so take all due care in plotting your route and finalizing your... We're counting on...
Order accepted. Thank you.
Now leaving viral network coverage. Now entering viral network coverage.
Look, that one.
Up and away! Reconnaissance complete. Okay.
Now leaving viral network coverage.
Whoa. Sam, did you just stumble? Might be trying to carry too much cargo on your back. If you're going to engage the enemy, I strongly suggest you put your pack down so you can be lighter on your feet.
damage.
Trouble nearby.
Look there, Sam. It's the coffin. Be careful. Higgs may still be inside that thing.
Gotta stretch his legs. stretching legs.
Too close for comfort.
Cargo. You're mine.
Looks like you have what was requested. Oh. All that remains, drop it off.
Let's go there together.
I'm glad you could make it. Did you really manage to retrieve the device? I'll need to assess its condition. Wow. I don't think anyone could find fault with your work. It's perfection. I know this. I've been waiting a lot. I understand you have a Cupid.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Fascinating, this ocean of information. It's so much more than I imagined. Enough for me to make great strides in multiple avenues of research. I hesitate to call it a reward, but I would like to present you with this. It's a classic collectible, sure to help you make lasting memories. I've finished my examination, and now I can share with you it's essentially a coffin that's been equipped with an electric propulsion unit. Who made it and for what purpose is anyone's guess. I just happened to stumble across the associated data while I'm also curious how such a bizarre device came into the possession. Even though the weapons factory has been destroyed, this and the other... We need to use all methods at our... The armed survivalists have been making use of some new equipment lately. You've seen them yourself, no doubt. The weapons are flowing freely again, too. Perhaps if you ventured into the survivalists' territory, though I wouldn't risk... Again, it's a coffin that's been outfitted with It draws up tar from beneath the ground to create a layer upon which it can glide. It's not without its limitations, though. I seriously... And it's clearly the product of a deranged mind. Test it in the field and... Thanks again. Oh, and by the way, the data scientist just... sounds like she's got her hands on something intriguing. But I won't keep you.
Sam, the coffin you recovered, APAS's own analysis has concluded that while there is no evidence that Higgs was ever inside it, the technology it utilizes is undeniably, meaning it's possible that Higgs is still fabricated. Now, as for the coffin board that the mechanic was kind enough to it's much more than just... If you're within network coverage, you can hide inside one and retreat into the tar currents. This provides an opportunity to catch your breath. Or the board you brought back had the very same functionality. So we're very lucky. It would be terrible indeed if we had to contend with enemies attacking from the tar beam. I must commend you on a job.
Thanks for doing your part, Sam. The time has come to finally connect East Fort Knot to the Chiron. That said, it will take a while longer for the necessary cargo. So let's use this time for everyone to get between decontaminating the ship and searching for the weapons factory. You and Dolman have had to complete several difficult, wrap up any pressing and finished business, then return to the Magellan so you can take a break. We have a long road ahead of us. And on another subject, would you mind if I borrowed that? I bet Rainey and Tamara would love to...
Order completed. Well done.
just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed. Nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job, those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness themselves to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning. I'm so sorry, Sam. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
Sam, it's Hartman. Do you have a moment? I've been wondering, is there a child on board with us? I asked because there were building blocks in my room, and I certainly don't recall putting them there. Unless you know something about them?
Maybe they belong to Tomorrow? She's taken an interest in all kinds of things.
Yes, that could well explain it. Right. Sorry for bothering you.
Did you manage to get some rest, Sam? I hope so. Your next order is ready for you. This time you've been asked to deliver some cargo to East Fort Knott. But you need to travel to West Fort Knott to pick it up, and that's quite far from your final destination. The DHV Magellan can take you straight there at least. Plot a course for us. Drawbridge is on standby for now. But once you accept this order, you can see to your equipment, then head to the West Fort Knott delivery
Hey Sam, Tarman here. We used this recent downtime to modify the DHV Magellan so you can change its exterior colour at will. If you access your ring terminal while in your private room, you'll see a new customization function is now available. So if you'd like to change things up before tackling your next...
Getting go. Cheese. Woo. Are we all in this? Hey, Sam.
Hi. What are you guys doing?
Nothing important.
Can you take a picture of us?
Sure.
If we want to do it right, we could choose somewhere else.
All right.
Why don't you choose?
That looks like a lovely picture. But I see someone blinked. We can't touch it up after the fact, but I consider...
That's a nice photo.
Thanks. They'll make for a great memento.
I love it.
You take care, Sam.
All right, later.
looking clean as a whistle. When I saw that coffin, I was reminded of a rather unorthodox type of psychotherapy. The patient lies down inside a coffin, which is then closed, plunging them into darkness. In being subjected to this simulated experience of being laid to rest, they may find a measure of peace and comfort. If you spot a coffin that seems suitable for this, why not climb inside and see what happens?
That's it. That's it. Everything's okay.
Found some of our missing stuff, did you? Now display your current portal. Thank you.
Order completed. Well done.
Sam, it's Tarman. This order calls for the delivery of some specialized medical equipment. West Fort Knott is the only place nearby with the facilities capable of fabricating it. Unfortunately, the DHV Magellan can't assist with transport. The risk of tar contamination is too great, which means you'll need to take it the overland route. It's a lot to lug all the way to East Fort Knott, but there we are. Hook them up to the network once you're there, and we'll move the ship to your position.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
So I climb down and pick the chairs that fell to the ground. I can't carry just a bit further now.
I appreciate you coming all this way. You're a lifesaver. I'm not just saying that either. I mean it. Seriously. We owe you. Right. Let's get this cargo processed ASAP. Wow, there's so little damage. I had to squint to see it. Seriously, what's your secret? I don't know how. They're so grateful. Put us online with your Cupid. We're ready.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Looks like we've finally become part of the chiral network. Between this and the life support systems you brought us, we can begin giving proper treatment to all... Oh, I got a little present I'd like to take it with my compliment. Those beauties are pretty. And I just know... Oh, in it, I've shared the data for... It's a piece of... Ideal for keeping your balance while making your deliveries. Steeps, it's bound to make your next runs much easier. You know, before you came along, for a while there, it felt like we were counting the days until the inevitable void out. But it seems like we'll be able to avoid that terrible fate after all. We won't fall victim to the same tragedy that befell North Fort Knot. Our facility here at F4 isn't just a network connection point. It's also a key distribution hub for the East. Without it, lots of folks would lose access to deliveries, and without a fully linked up continent, we'll never... no need to worry, though. You've guaranteed we'll be around for a good while yet. Rest assured that we will keep working to improve our skeleton tech. We'll be continuing our research, all to bring this continent... North Fort Knot was deemed critical for the expansion of the chiral network in northern Australia. But due to chiral contamination, a lot of folks began dying, and one day, a void out wiped the city right off the map. We've actually been observing similar conditions here at East Fort Knot. Dramatic changes in the tar currents and rising chiralium levels have had everybody fearing for the future recently. But thankfully, You came. You put us on the chiral network. Me and all the staff here are committed to sustaining and doing everything in our power for you. As a major distribution hub, we conduct research and development, the Boca skeleton, and lately, we've been thinking of something allowing for faster and safer since you brought us onto the chiral network, but we'd be grateful if you could help. Thanks for We've got a lot riding on you drawbridge folks. I hope you won't let us down.
Hello, Sam. It's me. More than 50% of the Australian continent is now connected to the chiral network. And it was you who made this possible. On behalf of the company, allow me to extend my sincerest thanks. It's likely that the difficulties we face will only continue to increase, but you and your comrades will rise to the challenge. The probability of creating a new plate gate rises with each expansion. Do what you must.
Sam, it's happened again. A disruption in the tar currents. We won't be able to head your way just yet.
Sam, this could be the result of that Nirvana phenomenon, right? We won't know unless we take a look outside, though. Back in Nirvana, or whatever you care to call this riddle of a place.